Welcome back to the casting of Frank Stone, episode 3. We left off last episode finding out who our character Maddie is. We woke up in a bedroom, and as we walked through the doors, the house got more and more destroyed. We were following some mystery character, which we ended up finding out was her mom. Then we woke up on a plane, found out that that was a nightmare, and then we're driving down to this mansion and we pick up Linda. And then we arrive at the mansion. We kind of find out that Linda worked on this movie at a mill, which I presume is the mill from the original, or from the start of the... Which I assume is the mill from the start of the game. And now... Which I presume is the mill from the start of the game. So now we're waking up... Which I presume is the mill from the start of the game. And now we're in this movie scene where we're flipping through reels. And I think it's going to replay that scene. We'll just jump right in. Yep.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum.
I immediately assumed that this part was from the movie that Linda filmed, just because of the kind of the film look to it.
What are you doing?
And the acting is horrible.
And cut.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Really?
Okay, so now we're
It
Jamie.
wasn't like too much?
We're in the
No
storage
way.
shed, and I take it that this is
'Cause I felt
probably
like
at the
maybe I
mill.
oversold it a little.
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money
Chris
is.
is happy with your acting. Good.
How do we
I
do,
didn't do
Linda?
anything.
Was that a good one?
Okay, so that one's
Let me
Linda.
check the gate.
The one with the camera is Linda.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good?
I love
or
these games
what?
because they're almost like a movie
Yeah.
that you get to kind of
mean,
decide what goes
it
on
looks
it,
great.
depending
How
on
did
your
the blood guy
choices.
look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see
Everything
it
was
splash
on
up in
frame.
Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool blood
Ooh.
arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme
Sketchy.
shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too.
They're already arguing. That's never good for a horror movie or a horror game.
And there's
never.
no such thing as a wide close-up
Or an extreme shot.
or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Linda, you've got to respect the director. Trust Linda's judgment.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But, like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and...
True.
I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit.
We should have just suggested that
It'll be
originally.
my way. Because I'm the director. Hold still, let me clean you off.
And we'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to 1. We're going again.
Okay.
We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold.
And so we're refilming now, I guess.
And action.
I feel like something is gonna happen. Yes. Okay.
Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
how many times
Is
have I
that
told
the
you
sheriff
to stay
that
away from this place?
originally went there?
A take.
For our
That the
film
guy in
production.
the
You can't shoot a movie.
the guy with the
in here.
dog was telling
this
us
is where the
that
big
another
climax
sheriff had already
happens.
visited.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you
Could
are
this be the
trespassing.
original visit?
Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon.
Awkward.
Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back
I feel
here
like the
in
police
Cedar
know
Steel
something
Mill.
about because
Ever.
they're so sketchy about it. Reluctant if we don't get our last few shots. I'm gonna say that he's not gonna give a shit.
Sheriff Green, sir, with all due respect, we almost got this thing entirely in the can, and if we don't get our last few shots here in our main location, we're gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Then you're just gonna have to scrap the whole
Oh,
thing.
I knew he wouldn't care.
All right, then arrest us.
What?
Arrest us
You go, Linda.
for trespassing.
Linda.
Linda, come on. I know I'm just Robert's dad, but I'm still a cop. And you gotta start taking me seriously. Because you really, really cannot be here.
Why do you care so much?
I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah, it's not like we're looting the place.
It's not safe. Just
Okay, that place does
Go
look pretty
home.
dang
We've
rickety.
only
I
got,
wouldn't
like,
trust
3
it
more
at
little
all.
scenes, and then we're done.
Well, I don't think you're going to be doing any more filming today. Not with that.
Ooh. The camera is shattered. It's not good. That sucks.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the
So what would the
garage.
plan be? Because, like, they kind of need to film in the mill. Okay. Alright, we're getting out of there. I guess we're listening.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
We won't.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so nothing too intense happened there, so hopefully it starts picking up a little bit. I'm itching for some scary stuff. That had to have been like a little Dead by Daylight homage there. Keep them hooked. Okay. I see the mill in the background. So is this going to be a new movie that we're filming? Is that kind of the set of it now? Maybe not, because there's all 3 of them.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Who
So
needs
now we're
a
in
real
Jamie's
deadline
garage.
When every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline.
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys
Murder
are both
mill.
acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Huh.
Yeah, not a chance.
Okay, we need to fix that camera
Don't open that up.
pronto.
I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time?
No.
Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
No, he
The hill's
doesn't.
not
However,
exactly a noted
that mill was
copy.
really rickety and we probably
That's
shouldn't
not
have been there.
entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just
So,
a baby.
is this
Still don't
after
know
the
anything.
original?
Now, be a good little
Part-
baby and tell me
after
all
part
about this
one?
whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh, yeah, that's
Huh.
where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would, Linda.
Okay,
Tell me
so
about
I'm-
the steel mill killer.
I take it that
Well, that's where it all
I'll be
ended.
quiet for a sec.
But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So
Okay,
what
this
is
for
this
sure is
movie?
taking
Maybe
place
we should let him
after
into the
part
movie.
one.
Oh, I don't know if.
Frank Stone.
Yep.
So, Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Weird. Where do you think he was, or what do you think he was up to? Well, killing people, obviously. So we're gonna do who were the victims.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Okay,
Like,
weird.
how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Ugh. Like that giant piece of blob with an ear in it. Yeah, I'm kind of confused.
Seriously.
Why
guys,
didn't?
I just
Why
wanna
did they know,
why
but
you
not
withheld all this
Chris?
crucial murder mill information from me until now?
It wasn't relevant.
There's
Okay,
no
that's pretty
world in
relevant.
which that's true. I need to know everything.
That's pretty much all I know.
Same.
There's got to be more to it.
You've got a library card. Look it up.
Linda, can I borrow your library card?
Nope.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Well, we need to
Hey,
get that camera
Why
fixed,
don't
and we
we
need to
take
go
the camera
back.
to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts.
Oh,
Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en
who's
esta
this?
casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
No. Are you okay? That's what we're gonna ask.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come
I
home
take
and
it that
help.
this is
And all he does
Jamie's
is act
sister?
Like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Definitely Jamie's sister.
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to
Jaime,
play it on
not
a little
Jamie.
thick whenever he's about to ask for a
Okay.
favor.
No, I'm just
speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Money for a camera.
Well,
for a lens.
we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our
give us-
camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
$20.
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
Nowadays,
Trying
I'd
to
be
make
like
this thing
200.
Good, and good don't come cheap.
This was back in the 80s.
You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
We got the
Who
20.
am I to stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight.
Oh,
What? Why?
Because I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
I think that that's a fair deal.
All right.
We get the
It's a
20,
deal.
we can finish the movie, and then we can edit it tomorrow. 20
Try not
bucks.
to waste it.
Don't worry. We'll put it to good use.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine.
Why is he so itchy?
What is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go.
Oh no. That's seems to be a little
Hopefully
foreshadowing,
there's enough time
maybe.
to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk.
Yeah, let's go in the creepy
never
looking
know.
building. The condemned looking building.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Let's go in.
Your call, Chris.
Let's go in. The curiosity shop. I like the
Why
name.
not? I certainly
It's
am
enticing.
curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Yeah, this building looks ratty and run
Yeah.
down. Looks
If I didn't know any
sketchy.
better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
Looks like something you would find on Red Dead Redemption
Maybe we should
2.
write it in.
Don't tempt
Some
me.
saloon in the middle of nowhere.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Hey, that could be the
I hit
case.
the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
Oh,
These look
nice.
like they've seen better days.
Maybe there's a lens in there for the
I'm not gonna
camera.
put the best ones in the window. I gotta look inside.
Too bad.
Oh,
So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it
watch
closes.
the door's gonna
And
creak
what is it
open
you're
and then we're
looking
gonna go in.
for?
Oh,
Hello.
who is this?
Hello? We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please,
Oh, thank you.
come on inside.
That's for sure the shop owner.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you.
I like how
if
this
can
place
find
is
it
lit
out
with the
back.
most dim lighting
Please
possible.
make yourself
Looks
at home.
horrifying.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Yeah, that's true. In those old thrift stores, you can find anything.
Make ourselves at home?
I found some of the coolest stuff in
Here?
them.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed
It'd be
capitalist
nicer if
state
there
kind
was
of
some
way.
light on in there.
Let's see. Could it have
What is
been
this?
in-
Oh,
No.
the Dead by Daylight rabbit mask.
Oh,
Where did I
cute
put
bunny.
No, that's creepy.
How is this place
That's creepy. What else is in here? Let's see. What could be over here? Oh. Timey, I think. Oh. A crow. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's locked. Now I'm kind of curious what's behind that door. We're speed walking through here. What's this? Ooh, film reel? Nothing? Come on, there's gotta be something else. Oh, the trapper.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
That's creepy. Okay, I see something around this corner. We'll go and look at that. What was it that was over here?
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Well, we're making a horror movie, so probably us. Sketchy. We'll talk. I'm gonna pause it real quick. My apologies. I had to message the lady.
Chainsaw, I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Hopefully she didn't. Yes. Oh wait, that's a new camera.
May I?
I insist.
Okay. Is this gonna be like some sort of cursed film camera?
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but
we'll have to make it work.
Not exactly
or
what
just
we had in
swap
mind.
the lens.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20.
We'll haggle a little bit.
Oh, I don't know. It feels a little high for something so old.
Yeah, let's get it for 10.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the price.
Okay.
But perhaps I can sweeten the deal. One of a kind. Handmade.
A lens?
It's for luck.
Let's take it. This is creepy, but let's take it.
I guess we could use it as a prop.
What exactly was it, though? Was it a lens or
Sure.
a little tiny
It's a
mirror?
deal.
Delightful.
I think it was a little hand mirror. A pocket mirror, okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Why are they all so awkward? Did we take out the film reel that was in there? He was giving us kind of a creepy look.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock order?
Milk for a quarter? Okay. What's this?
Cursed movies? Really? Must be
There
a
are
slow
those
news
films
day.
that have been lost over time, which in their absence have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians, conspiracy theorists alike. Not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. Seems like a little bit of some foreshadowing. Okay, so are these all movies?
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Oh, okay. Weird. One sip and you'll be hooked. Everything sand, you'll be hooked. Definitely a little innuendo towards Dead by Daylight for sure. What's that?
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If
Some
we had any
firecrackers.
cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Let's get the milk. That's it. Yeah, let's inspect it. Oh, wait, what was that?
Another missing
Oh,
kid.
weird.
I hope they're found.
Okay. Well, let's just get our milk and get out of here. Where's the shopkeeper at? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
Is
So,
that-
Linda?
Bust.
Is that the cop?
You can always come
Or
in
no?
yourself, you know. Books
I
don't
don't
bite.
think so.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's.
I think
a
that's the
real
cop
kind of
from
world.
part 1.
Neither's a bookworm.
They kind of sound similar.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes. So
Oh, right. Yeah. Ring me up.
all right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a
Oh.
little run-in with him today.
He's
but we're
behind
gonna
us.
Sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I
let
think
me
that
just get my
since this
bag.
is after, I think that the dad is the cop from part 1. I think that that's his son. I think that that's why he doesn't want anybody in the mill. I think. That's totally the cop from
Chris.
part 1.
I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just
Okay,
wanted
now
to
it
make
makes
sure you're taking
sense.
me seriously.
They told her about Frank
I got
Stone,
it.
yeah.
They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Okay, let's get our milk and get out of here.
I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Okay, that sounded a little strange.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber.
Ooh,
was
we're back in
renowned, professional and
the
trusted.
creepy thrift store.
Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance.
Okay.
Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands.
So that is a
Or
curse.
what cruelty awaits them in the steel.
That's a
mill.
cursed camera.
But what true creator wouldn't suffer
Okay.
for their art?
Oh, that's scary. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to cut this episode. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on episode 4. And I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment. And have a good one. Peace.